All right, we're here with MacMath. Zach, how is this locker room feeling right now?
Disappointed, frustrated. We needed 3 points today, and we didn't come away with any points. So it's a bad loss and something that's not acceptable here.
So, the defense played well for the most part, but again, it was, one lost play, ball moves side to side, the guys don't cover fast enough, and there's a goal. How much does that hurt when it is something so minor that hits you quickly?
Yeah, it's unlucky. It takes a weird deflection off Ray. Unfortunately for them, right to Rolf, who has an open shot. But having that goal early on in the game, we had plenty of time to get back in the game, but we didn't. So.
How much do you feel that these guys are just putting too much pressure on themselves, and it's really getting to them that they're not scoring and the wins aren't coming?
I don't think anyone's putting too much pressure on each other. We always tell each other to relax and just have fun out there and compete. And for the most part, we did that. We're just really unfortunate not to find any goals recently.
And in a week like this where you have 3 games, is that better than having to take the week to think about it, or do you need a little time before you go out there again?
No, it's good. We're going to get a quick turnaround. We'll be in tomorrow and start focusing on KC and really have to get 3 points on the road.
Best of luck getting the result.
Thank you.
All right, Brian Carroll, as the captain of this team, when things go like this, you've been in this league a long time, what are you saying to these guys to keep them from getting too much in their own heads?
Well, I wish there was something magical you could say or do to just turn everything around and make everything all better. But the fact is, you just have to dig down deep individually and collectively and bring the best out of one another to just find a way to get one win and go from there.
You're obviously playing with some guys with a lot of talent in that midfield, but something just isn't quite clicking as you guys get forward to connect with the forwards. What do you feel like you guys need to do to build that link and make those chances come earlier in games?
Yeah, we just need to push ourselves in training and demand more from one another in game situations, and the only way to do that is to go out and execute and make it happen. That's really all I can say about that.
As you go to Kansas City, a team that's really in a good run of form, is there too much of an emphasis on going for it, and are you worried about getting overexposed in that game?
We just need to go and stay together and fight hard and play the best that we can. I thought we did that for the first half against Seattle in that tough environment, and we know it's going to be another tough environment in Kansas City. But if we can sustain that first half that we did in Seattle and carry that through an entire game, then I'm confident with the group that we have, we'll be able to get a result there. We know it's going to be difficult, and we'll just have to go and do it.
Good luck getting the result.
Thanks.
All right, Leo Fernandes, you've been one of the guys who's had a little spark to this team. What's it like going into a game knowing that they're really looking to you to add that energy and add that spark?
Yeah, just try to give it 100%, try to create anything around the box, try to get balls into the box so we could, hopefully get an opportunity to score a goal.
How much different is it coming in late in a game like that when everyone's pressed forward and there's so many numbers in the box as opposed to earlier when guys are more spread out or on the field?
Yeah, it's a lot different. You hope, to get the ball in the box and, even catch a lucky break, get a good bounce. But balls weren't bouncing our way today. But I know hopefully soon they'll definitely turn it around.
You have 3 games in this week. Have you talked about rotating some players? Do you think you might get a start coming up?
Not sure. I think probably talk about it tomorrow in practice. But I'm always ready, so I'm always hoping to get the start and do well for Philadelphia.
Good luck on Wednesday.
Thank you.
All right, Austin Berry back in the lineup. How did it feel to be back out there today?
It felt good to get back in the starting 11 and to get a game in. But at the same time, it's unfortunate when you get a result. That was kind of the main goal coming in. It's good to get back out there, but I wanted to see us back on the winning side. So quick turnaround on Wednesday, and we'll get back after it.
How hard was it for you sitting on the sidelines watching games after being such a consistent starter the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's frustrating, but it was good because it pushed me to keep on working. And I've been playing really well in practice. Gave me some time to work on things that I needed to work on personally. Knowing that I wasn't going to be asked to play on the weekend, so I was able to give a little bit more to myself individually and get me ready for so that I could be in the right mindset when I was going to be back into the starting 11. So it feels good to be back. We'll see what Coach Hack decides on Wednesday. If he calls on me, I'm ready to go.
You and Amobi swap sides, which we haven't seen before from him and from you two together. Can you give a little background into the thought behind doing that?
Yeah, I don't think there was too much thought into it. I think I played most of the season last year on the right side. I think Coach Hack wanted to see me on the right side, kind of just switch things up, see kind of see how it looked from that perspective. I thought we did I can't say decent job defensively because we gave up a goal, but I thought we minimalized their chances until the last 10 when we were pushing for a goal. It's when the team's not scoring, it's up to us to get the shutout, and right now we're not doing that part. So,
how much do you like or dislike having a short week after a game like this that you're trying to get out of your system?
If you're doing the right things, it's nice to have a midweek game after a loss like this to be able to get back and kind of get it out of your system. When it's a long week, you're kind of sitting there most of the week and reminiscing on the game. So it's nice to have a game Wednesday that we already have to get focused for and start watching film and kind of get this game out of our mind. But we need to look at Wednesday and we need to start getting results.
Best of luck this weekend and Wednesday.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, Amobi Okugo, as far as I'm aware, that was the first time you've lined up at left center back. Can you talk a little bit about the decision to swap sides with Austin today?
Yeah, Austin was coming back. He hasn't played in a couple games, so it was more of a focus, make him more comfortable. He's on his right foot. I'm able to play with both feet fairly well, so that was just more of a comfort for both center backs, gelling back together.
So it looked like throughout that game you were imploring your team, trying to push everybody forward, but everything was happening a little bit deep. What was going on there? You looked like you were pretty frustrated for a lot of that match.
Yeah, it felt like we were playing a pattern play. Pattern play going to goals. It was too slow, too predictable. I was just trying to liven up the group. Make the DC United players commit, and we didn't really do that in the first half. It was better in the second half, but it still got to be better.
So, how much pressure is there on you, or are there on the rest of the players? How much are you guys feeling it right now in the midst of this 9-game winless streak?
Yeah, there's always pressure, especially with Kansas City away coming up. The games coming up right before the World Cup break. I think we only have one more home game. We might be losing Mo, so that's going to be a key loss. But, we just got to keep going at it, don't lose focus, and hopefully turn the ship around.
Sounds good. Best of luck in Kansas City.
All right, perfect. Thanks.